Grab your cup. Do you struggle with impulse control? Like you find yourself sticking things in your mouth. You're not even really hungry, but you put stuff in your mouth, or you're always looking for a little sweet. Maybe you need to have dessert after dinner. That's a lot around food. Maybe it's alcohol. Maybe it's some other behaviors that you impulsively do. You impulsively buy a new sweater whenever you're at the store, or a new pocketbook. You like impulsively buy things. When you have that going on, whether it's around food, alcohol, other types of behaviors, other types of addictions, and you struggle with your impulse, here's what I want you to think about. So first look at, do I also have behaviors in my life, like patterns of behaviors separate from the impulse? So this would be things like, do I always say yes to people when I really don't want to do stuff? Do I take on more and keep piling stuff on my plate when I don't want to? Do I people please, make sure everybody else's needs are taken care of first? Am I overly empathetic, like constantly worried about other people's feelings, putting their emotions and their feelings first and not paying attention to my own, or taking it on so then I feel overwhelmed by everybody else's emotional needs? Do I try to control things? If you have any of those patterns of behaviors, and do you have impulse control, here's what I want you to know. And you don't have to have both, but I'm just correlating both because they both have the same root problem, okay? And that root problem is unprocessed experiences from your past. Unprocessed experiences, okay? Instead of the word experiences, I could say trauma, but I don't want people to go, oh, I don't have any trauma, to say it's not me, because it's just experiences. It's any experience where you felt like you had to deal with the experience by creating those coping behaviors. So, if in your house it didn't feel good if people were angry, right? People got angry and then it would be a problem in the house. So you did everything you could to make sure you didn't make other people angry. If you didn't feel like people were paying attention to you, and even if, let's say, you're the oldest sibling and you have other siblings, so you're taking care of your siblings, you're making sure everybody's being taken care of, nobody's taking care of you. Any experiences where it was uncomfortable and you figured out a way to make it feel more comfortable for yourself, to feel like you got some sort of acknowledge or feedback back onto you. The impulse issue comes from you're still in your physical body trying to self-soothe your nervous system. You're still trying to figure out how to just get a hit of dopamine because your nervous system is dysregulated. Your nervous system is triggered in, what do I need to do? What do I need to do to take care of everybody else? How can I control this? What else do I need to take on to get acknowledgement or to make everybody else okay? Anything like that. Your nervous system is triggered on. You haven't learned how to just be, how to just rest in the way that you think, but also in your physical body. Sometimes people have done the work on how they think, but they have not yet figured out how to process it out of their body. So their nervous system is still looking to self-soothe. That's why when you grab something where you don't want to have, you don't want to eat that, you don't want to do that behavior, you don't want to go buy another sweater for no reason when you have 20 in your closet, you don't need another pocketbook, but you do it because you get this hit of, okay, I feel better for a while. And then you beat yourself up that you're still doing that behavior. They go together, how you are in your relationships, how you're managing your life, and the impulse. It's not like two separate things. It's the same root cause, okay? That's why we have to do both. We have to change how you think, how you see yourself, how you see yourself in relationships, and we also have to address your physical body, your nervous system. You don't know, probably, how to get yourself into rest at all. You maybe have never felt that your whole life. It's always been triggered on. You've always been trying to make sure the environment feels okay so that you feel okay. So if that's where you're at, I'm right here. If you're ready to take all of that on, I don't want to eat the things I don't want to eat. I don't want to have impulsive behaviors. I don't want to be spending money buying stuff. I don't want to be looking for what's the next way I can make myself feel better. I don't want to be saying yes to people, taking on more than I'm comfortable with, ignoring my red flags, feeling stressed and anxious. It's all tied together. I'm right here. All you need to do is drop me a comment and say, I'm ready. I'm ready to do this. And if that's really the case, we'll talk about what that takes, what that looks like, okay? But your impulses are just the result of a body. Here's the bottom line. Impulse control is the result of a body that is trying to soothe itself, trying to calm down, and doesn't know how to do that. So these hits of whatever it is for you, food, chocolate, alcohol, buying something, some other behavior that you get a hit of, maybe it's an inappropriate behavior that you're not happy with, whatever that is, it's your way of soothing yourself. You've got to find a different way, and you've got to release out what's unprocessed in your body in order to be able to do that. Okay? Drop me a comment. Tell me you're ready. Talk to you soon.